Today on GamerCast Radio, I'm going to be talking about a new Left 4 Dead, some Xbox One news, and more. Hello, fellow gamers. You're listening to GamerCast Radio on Spreaker. I'm Danny Catanese, and it is Wednesday, August 7th, and we're going to be talking about some video games. So thank you for joining the local game feed with GamerCast Radio today. So first off, we're going to talk a little bit about the Xbox One. Some information was released recently, and I thought it was interesting, so I thought I would bring it to everyone's attention. And basically what this news is concerning the Gold subscription and what services will be included in the new Xbox Gold for the Xbox One. And a lot of people are wondering about the game streaming, the game DVR, which lets you record your gaming, and the live NFL broadcast, the Skype, and the newly announced smart matchmaking for the Xbox One. And it seems like all of these services are only going to be for Gold members. So you cannot record your gameplay through the console. You can't Skype or watch your NFL broadcasts or take place in the smart matchmaking. Now, let me elaborate a little bit on these features for you if you don't exactly know what they do. The Xbox One will feature a game DVR. Now, basically what that does, it features the players to record the gameplay through the console. Now, this is quite interesting because I do not think the PlayStation 4 is going to require you to have PlayStation Plus to use that DVR feature for the PlayStation 4. And I don't know why Microsoft is charging to use this service. This service should be for anybody that's offline and that wants to just share their single-player moments through the game DVR. You know, I think this really hurts the system, and this should not be something that you have to have Gold for. So, there is another feature though for the people that stream their gameplay to YouTube and to Twitch using a capture card. You can still be able to do that the same way that you did with your Xbox 360, and you won't need Gold to be able to do that. Although most of those people who do stream don't stream single player. Some do, but mostly a lot of people stream their multiplayer online. So you don't need Gold, but you have to have the Gold to play multiplayer anyway. So, but at least the Xbox One will feature that game capture through an external device. On the other hand, PS4 will not feature that, which I think is a huge negative for the PlayStation 4, and I'm going to have to give that to the Xbox because the Xbox One will make it a lot easier to stream your gameplay to YouTube and to Twitch. PlayStation will only have a HDMI. We never could have used the HDMI with the PlayStation 3 to stream. You had to use a component. So now everybody got excited that the PlayStation 4 was going to have HDMI and they could stream with their card, but you can't even do that. It's going to be very limited, they said, and it's not going to be as easy to stream with a capture card like it will be with the Xbox One. So on top of that limited DVR feature that the Xbox One will be kind of like holding back only for Gold players, you still will require Gold for your Netflix, for your Zune, for all of that extra features that you always had with your 360, and the new feature where you can have the live NFL broadcasts, where you could use the Xbox One to keep track of your fantasy for NFL and for NBA, like we saw with the release. Those are all going to be only for Gold players and for Gold subscribers. Also, the smart matchmaking feature, the living game tech, which they released a little while ago. You're going to only have to have Gold for that. You can't just hop onto an Xbox One and have that. And basically, what this smart match thing is basically an advanced Xbox Live experience, and it's just improving on all the technologies that they already had. Like they're adding dynamic achievements and this whole new Xbox Live feature is called Smart Match, and it uses advanced algorithms to pair players based on skill, language, and now reputation. They haven't really provided a lot of information on this. but it sounds like the reputation is the biggest difference between Smart Match and True Skill of the current Xbox Live rating system. And they said that they're trying to make a living game environment with persistent worlds. And basically what this means is that your game stays synced with the real world, which means the latest stats can be automatically fed into your sports games. And it says, furthermore, advanced AI even allows your friends to play against your shadow when you're not available, which is pretty cool. So, but this is only going to be for Xbox Gold. So it seems like they're holding a lot of these features back and just going to have that available for the Gold subscribers, which, you know, being an Xbox player in the past, I can see how they would do this. It seemed, you know, this is their track record. They don't really give too much to the game. They give them just enough, you know, but there's so many people out there willing to pay for these services. I just think that some of these services should be free like PlayStation has. I don't understand why you have to charge for something that's free on another console. You must believe that your console is fairly superior to the other, that you think that you could charge for something that's free and people are still going to want to go and purchase your system and stick by your side. So, you know, they're taking a chance. They've shown in the past how well Xbox Gold is and how solid the system is and how solid the voice chatting is. So there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of Xbox fanatics and fanboys and supporters that doesn't matter what they did in the past with the DVR, doesn't matter what they're charging for, they're going to get an Xbox, and that's the end of it. There's no other system for them on the market. They're not even open-minded when it comes to maybe purchasing a PlayStation 4, which I am, and until a company comes along that gives me something better, then I'll leave Sony. But as for right now, I mean, I love Sony and what they're offering. You know, they're not charging for all these. You don't have to have PlayStation Plus for Netflix. You don't have to have PlayStation Plus to use the DVR feature. You don't have to have PlayStation Plus to play your free to play games. So, you know, PlayStation is like, hey, we're going to give this to you. If Microsoft wants to charge, that's their problem. So, yeah, that's the list of the things that will be included with your Xbox Gold subscription. So remember, if you're hopping on, you're probably going to want to purchase a Gold and have that. Hopefully, like I was going to get into this a little later on a different podcast, but hopefully they don't charge more for Xbox One Gold. You know, we're seeing, I think right now it's like $50 for a year. We may be seeing like, you know, back up to like $70. I believe it was like $70 when it first came out. If someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was like $69 or something along there for a year. I think it went down to about $50. You know, we might see a jump again for the online services of Gold. I mean, I don't see why not. If they're going to be holding up back all these features and people love these features, they'll charge more for it. So that's something to look forward to and just to watch out for. You know, they are great features, but they might charge you more money. So, on to other news. It has been leaked that there is a confirmed, in development right now, a new Left 4 Dead. So, a Left 4 Dead 3. That is exactly what they're calling it. On the leaked pictures, they're showing it running on the Source 2 engine, which is a brand new engine. It's not stacked on another engine or existing engine and polished or nothing. This is a brand new engine from Valve, and who knows? Who knows how? I mean, nothing has been shown. There's no information on it. All that was shown was a picture from an office tour that someone took a picture of a screen and posted it, and they weren't supposed to because it had information on upcoming titles and stuff like that. And one of those titles on there was Left 4 Dead 3. And a lot of people are speculating that there's probably going to be a new Half-Life. So we might be seeing a new Half-Life. We might, alongside this Left 4 Dead title that be coming out. And if they're working on this right now, and we're only 3 months away from these next-gen consoles coming out, I mean, the chances of seeing this Left 4 Dead on next-gen is extremely, good. So we have a very good chance of seeing this on next-gen. I mean, it could very well drop for next-gen and current-gen. I don't see why not. They don't really like to hold a lot of stuff back and give everything to the next-gen players because, like I said, not everybody is going to be upgrading their systems as soon as these next-gen consoles launch. So, but yeah, a new Left 4 Dead on a new engine coming from Valve, and this looks to be really cool. I mean, I loved the old Left 4 Deads. They're really, really fun, awesome co-op, cool freaking story. So I'm really looking forward to a new Left 4 Dead, and most likely a new Left 4 Dead on next-gen consoles. I mean, I don't see what this is. I mean, to me, I can almost say it's definitely going to happen. We know it's definitely in the works. We know they are definitely coming out with a new Left 4 Dead, but we don't know what it's going to be dropping on. But I mean, I know for a fact it's going to be on PC, and we know for a fact it's going to be on the next gen. I mean, I'm going to just go ahead and say it's going to be on next gen. If they're ready, they're not even close to releasing this. This game probably won't be released till next year sometime, maybe spring or summer next year. So, I mean, yes, there is a chance for it to go next gen, a very good chance for it to go next gen, and there's a slight chance it might go to current gen. So maybe everybody will get a chance to play the new Left 4 Dead. So that's something to look forward to, and hopefully we'll see maybe a new Half-Life, and fingers crossed, maybe a new Orange Box with a couple new games in there, and that could be awesome and a huge, huge move to bring Valve back to the top again. So, yes, that will probably conclude us for today for the news. So, like I say at the end of every show, if you have liked what you've heard today, I'd really appreciate it if you would like this episode and follow my station on Spreaker so you can be up to date with all the gaming news. I am also on YouTube, so leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, hit that like, thumbs up, and subscribe. And check back daily because I will be putting a podcast out every day with the latest news. And once again, I am Danny Catanese for GamerCast Radio, and I will see you next time.